All right, so let's get into the dailies. Let's check out what the papers are saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to start with the daily graphic?
Yes, I'm going to start with the daily graphic.
Okay.
So on the daily graphic, front page of the daily graphic, we have here the big one, Bahumia. I have my own vision. Co-contestants pledge support. Low patronage, officers call for more publicity on voter register exhibition. Harmonized tax regimes to ease business costs, and that's by discussants. Embrace CRM to prevent accidents, and that's by the NPA bus. And I think we have some headlines behind. Dreams FC shock Kotoko in Kumasi, and we have Bofakwa Pip Nations FC. And that's what we have for the daily graphics.
All right. So on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, we have it's Dr. Bawumia as flag bearer of the MPP for 2024 general elections. Very long Saturday for us here at Citi. We did an extensive, very detailed coverage and fantastic work by the entire team. President hands over MPP leadership to Dr. Bawumia, vows to ensure his election as next president. I'll be my own man in government, Vice President declares as he picks up baton to lead MPP. Now, Nongwa Stool invites homeowners on Ajungano Botema lands to regularize documents following Supreme Court ruling.
All right, so on the front page of the Chronicle, we have Bahumia clears major hurdle, steps into 2024 as NPP flag bearer. KT pleads with traders to reduce prices. I think it's very important.
I think, yeah, I mean, I don't know the full details of what's happening there, but I think that one of the things that we have not been very good at is allowing people to profiteer.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And sometimes 150% profit, 200% profit, and you're asking yourself, how do we allow such a system to exist?
And where do we move from here?
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one here, Hamid calls on consumers to embrace CRM. And the scripture reading for today comes from Jeremiah 1:19. They will fight against you, but they will not overcome you. And I am with you to deliver you, declares the Lord.
Charlie Bawumia is looking nice. Looking very young and strapping.
President ready.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so the Finder newspaper, a beautiful picture of the four contestants on Saturday, and you can see the smiles. It's, you know, it's funny when you're looking at this picture, you can almost not, imagine the kind of acrimony and the hard hitting, contestant mode that they were in before that day. Bawumia makes history in MPP, obtains highest endorsement for any first-time flag bearer aspirant. Wow, okay. MPP can never be tagged as an account party. Justin Kodua was saying this on Saturday. Shortcut for Agenda 111 Hospital in Adenton Municipality. We have embraced CRM to prevent accidents and improve LPG access. This comes from the MPA boss. And we have 432 kilometers of roads constructed in Volta region, unprecedented. This is the president speaking.
Right. So on the front page of the Herald, the big one here, Canada-Japan ends bargaining power at Bahumia's dinner table.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
I actually admire Canada-Japan.
Yeah. You see, for me, a lot of the talk and the vitriol and all of that pre the election,
yes.
He disarmed me completely.
He surprised
by
everybody.
his performance and his conduct.
Exactly.
After the election.
Post-election.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
he had a very good attitude.
Hands down. It was.
You can tell that. Okay, he has grown.
He endeared himself to a lot of people. I think he endeared himself to a lot of people.
And Akufo-Addo promises Bawumia victory. Ghana can't afford Mahama's return. No competent farmer will dare drink Litot Vit fertilizer. Witness tells court at Cocoa Board trial. NPP no longer Akan party following Baomia's flag bearer victory, and that's by the General Secretary. Baumia signals his independence from Akufo-Addo. I have my own vision and priority.
All right, the Energy Digest says, we need to develop tourism around maritime resources in Ghana. And Dr. Mbia is quoted there. Renewable energy sources must promote sustainable farming. Samira Baumia is speaking. Ghana will pursue nuclear energy for peaceful purposes only. This is coming from the Energy Minister. We have Energy Commission partners police to arrest uncertified electricians. And also government to introduce automatic adjustment formula for energy sector levies. And Vivo Energy launches driver wellness.
All right, so on the front page of the Daily Analyst, NDC's biggest fear is the mess will inherit and not Baumia. Inusa Fuseni fires. Election 2024, let's unite and give NDC showdown. Kenny Japan rallies NPP grassroots. NPP is the best option for Ghanaians, and that's by Dr. Muhammadu Baumia. Bahama laces boots for 2024, set to embark on hashtag Building Ghana Tour. And Ghana can't afford a return of Mahama, and that's by the President Nana Akufo-Addo. And Dome Kwabinya Ayawaso West, Wagwam, Efutu, and other constituencies grabbed by Ken Ejapong.
All right. The Informer. 2024 general elections. Rally behind me for victory. Baumia urges all. MPP's internal democracy reaches new glowing heights. Glowing higher heights. There's a commentary in the paper. Bitter Amidu attacks OSP again after running away from job. Contestants pledge support for Baumia and the fallout from Ekosombo Dam spillage. Citi FM and Citi TV's champion, Citi FM and Citi TV champion resettlement centers.
All right, so on the front page of the Inquisitor, OSP's report on Edu Buahin, Amidu makes ugly noise. Napo grabs Most Dynamic Minister Award. He seems to be having a lot of awards lately. Citi FM offers spillage victims second resettlement center. And Techiman South gives Baumia highest votes as Bono East delivers.
All right. The new publisher, it says here, I won't quit MPP. I back Baumia to give NDC showdown. This is coming from Kende Japan.
Yeah.
Embrace CRM to prevent accidents. MPA boss speaking. Girls in ICT initiative make strides in digital landscape. That's it for the new publisher.
So my last paper here being Today, on the front page of Today, water shortage hits Accra. Okay.
Not surprising.
GWCL blames it on Wager treatment plant. Call able to reopen renal unit today. And voter register exhibition witnesses low turnout.
Okay. The BNFT, that's my final paper. It says here, Ghana Mutual Prosperity Dialogues. We are deliberate about supporting the private sector. Frieta is speaking. Gersel leads efforts to reform land titles and mortgages. You have Baumia leads MPP and government targeting 24 million tons of carbon credits by 2030. We also have the lithium deal. Can we learn from the past? Well, that's a question that is being asked on the BNFT. And that's what we have for the papers. Let's do a couple of online stories.
Yes, so let's head online to check out some of the headlines that we have here. And it's on citynewsroom.com. So pick up your phone, your tab, and then join us as we go through the headlines. MPs to grill Kandapa this week over alleged military assault in Garu. And top trending stories, future global resources staff want government to take over mine over alleged mismanagement. Kukurantumi farmers appeal to MOFA to stop indiscriminate sale of lands. NDC holds vigils for late Sherry Ayite. And then late Akoto Ampo's 1 week observance held.
Yeah. The community there is Kukurentumi.
Kukurentumi.
Yeah, Kukurentumi.
But spell ran.
Yeah.
Kukurentumi.
Kukurentumi.
Kukurentumi. Kukurentumi
Yeah,
farmers.
Kukurentumi.
Where is that?
Just beyond. Okay, so Koforidua, Tafo,
Okay,
and then
Koforidua,
Kukurentumi. Yeah, so it's in that.
Right.
Yeah.
Kukurentumi.
It's a beautiful part of the country. Cool weather, very green.
That's why you're staring at me like that when I said that, right?
Well,
Kukurentumi.
yeah.
Kukurentumi.
All right, a couple of more headlines on the CitiNewsroom.com. Kolebu Renal unit to be reopened today. One dead over assault by soldiers in Garu. We have Ofuriata visits Seoul Cement following closure over 700 million Ghana Cedi tax default. I just wondered to myself how they're going to pay.
Right.
But you see, these things, they will say, they said that they should pay 40% of what they owe. 40% is like over 250 million, right, of what they owe before they are allowed to operate. But I'm asking myself that, wait, hold on a second. But GRA needs money.
So when the 40...
So no, it won't even reach 40. They will say 40, but I don't think so.
Maybe when the 40%
By the time they pay one, by the time they pay one,
and by the time they reach that 40%...
by the time they pay 1 or 2 million, no, they will let them start
right,
operating.
yeah, I guess.
Listen, you watch and see what if what I'm saying is not true. Because you see, people have to, yes, they owe. You should have collected earlier. You shouldn't have waited till they got to 700.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be able to pay you if they're not working.
Exactly. So they
Right?
need to work.
So, yeah, they need to work. Okay. All right. Then my final one here. MPP Youth Wing congratulates Baumia, pledges support for 2024 victory. All right. Lots and lots of other fantastic stories on CitiNewsroom.com. Kindly go over there. We also have CitiBusinessNews.com for your business news updates, Citi Sports Online, and Ghana Weekend for your showbiz and entertainment news. Sports is next. Don't go anywhere. All right, now on the sporting front, there's been a lot of activity this weekend. Let's get into the Bet Power Ghana Premier League. Citi Kotoko were beaten 1-0 at the Babanyara Stadium by Dreams FC on Sunday in week 9 of the league. Aziz Issa scored the only goal of the game with a long-range free kick in the first half. Now, Hearts of Oak's mini resurgence continued with a 1-1 draw at Karela. Hamza Issa scored his 4th goal of the season for the Phobians and came back to find a point on the road. Now, Midiama won away at Legon Cities, while Aduana Stars handed Pando Hearts of Lions their 2nd consecutive loss of the season. Let's go to Premier League on City. Now, Manchester City went to the top of the table after a 6-1 demolishing of Bournemouth at the Etihad on Saturday. Now, it was a huge day for Belgian winger Jeremy Doku as he scored 1 and set up goals for Bernardo Silva, Manuel Akanji, and Phil Foden, while Nathan Ake scored the 6th for the champions. Manchester United got themselves a 1-0 win at Fulham, also on Saturday. Now, the Red Devils thought they had found the opener in the first half, but Scott McTominay's long-range effort was ruled out for what officials described as a subjective offside. But they did find the winner in the 91st minute through Bruno Fernandes. Now, Arsenal suffered their first loss of the season following a 1-0 reverse at Newcastle United in the late game on Saturday. Now, the match was decided by a goal in the second half from Anthony Gordon in a rather controversial circumstance. Arsenal were furious that in the build-up to the goal, the ball crossed the line and the defender was fouled and there was an offside. VAR checks were in favor of Newcastle and so the goal stood. After the match, Arsenal issued a statement asking for an urgent review of refereeing standards in the league. On Sunday, Liverpool needed a late header from Luis Diaz to help them get a point at Luton. The home side opened opened the scoring through Tahith Chong in the 80th minute, but they failed to hold on for their first win of this season. On Monday night, Tottenham Hotspur welcomed Chelsea to North London. Let's cross over to the Bundesliga. Now in the Bundesliga, Harry Kane scored a hat-trick in his first Klassiker as a Bayern Munich player as the Bavarians won 4-0 against Dortmund. Now Dayot Upamecano opening the scoring in the 4th minute, but it turned into a Hurricane show as he scored in the 9th, the 72nd, and the 93rd minutes to send Bayern to second place in the league. And that's where we end sports for today.